Welcome to another lecture on the English textbook. Today's lecture is on Unit 15, University Days by James Thurber. First, we will look at the unit summary, and next, we will do all the exercises step by step, trying to develop your concepts. If you have any questions, write them in the comment section. So, let's get started. Summary of Unit 15, University Days by James Thurber. In this humorous autobiographical essay, James Thurber shares his frustrating experiences as a university student, particularly with the subject of botany. Despite passing all other courses, he could never pass botany because he was unable to see anything through a microscope. While other students successfully observed and drew plant cells, Thurber could only see a hazy, milky blur. His professor grew increasingly impatient, believing that Thurber was pretending not to see. Thurber's repeated failures led him to retake the course, but even with every possible adjustment of the microscope, he still could not see the cells. At one point, he mistakenly sketched his own eye, which was being reflected in the microscope, much to the fury of his professor. The essay highlights Thurber's struggles, the professor's frustration, and the comic misunderstandings that arose from his inability to handle scientific observation. It reflects the theme of individual limitations in learning, presented with humor and irony. Unit Best in University Days का खलास इसम ज़ाहिया या खुद नोश्त मज़मून में जेम्स थर्बर ने अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी के ज़माने के तजुर्बात बयान किए हैं, ख़ास तौर पर नबातियात के मज़मून में नाकामी के बारे में। वो तमाम मज़ामीन में कामयाब हो, लेकिन नबातियात में कभी कामयाब न हो सका कि उनको वो खुर्दबीन के ज़रिए खलिए नहीं देख पाता था। बाकी तलबा आसानी पौधों के खलिए देखकर उनकी शक्लें खींच लेते, जबकि थर्बर को सिर्फ धन धन लासादू दिया धबा दिखाई देता। अस्परा उस्ताद सख्त बरहम हो जाता और समझता को हजान बूझ कर नाफरमानी कर रहा है। बार बार कोशिशों और खुर्दबीन को हर मुमकिन तरीके से एडजस्ट करने बावजूद थर्बर कुछ न दिख सका। एक मौके पर उसने खुशी खुशी जो खलिए बनाए, वह दरअसल उसकी अपनी आंख की अक्कासी थी जो खुर्दबीन में नजर आ रही थी। यह देखकर उस्ताद गजबनाक हो गया। यह वाक़ा का थर्बर की कमज़ोरी, उस्ताद की झंझलाहट और हक़ीक़त फ़हमियों को उजागर करता है और तंज़ुम ज़ाह के अंदाज में यह पैगाम देता है कि हर शख्स हर इल्मी हुनर में माहिर नहीं हो सकता। Reading Comprehension 1. Compare Thurber's approach to seeing the cell of flower with that of his teacher and other students. Is he, in your view, making fun of himself, other students, or of teachers' ways of instruction? Explain. Thurber के फूल के खलिए को देखने के तरीके का अपने उस्ताद और दूसरे तलबा के तरीके से मुवाजना करें। क्या आपकी राय में वो अपने आप का मजाक उड़ा रहा है, दूसरे तलबा का या उस्ताद के पढ़ाने के तरीके का? वजाहत करें। Answer. Thurber could not see cells while his teacher and classmates clearly did. He is mainly making fun of himself and his own inability, though it also humorously shows the teacher's frustration. His lighthearted tone makes the situation more comic than serious. 2. James Thurber gives a great deal of descriptive detail in his essay, University Days. What senses does the description appeal to? How does this detail make us feel and connect with experience of the writer? जेम्स थर्बर ने अपने मज़मून यूनिवर्सिटी डीज़ में बहुत ज़्यादा तफसीली वजाहत दी है। ये वजाहत हमारे कौन से हवास पर असर डालती है? ये तफसील हमें किस तरह मुसन्नफ़ के तजुर्बे से जोड़ती और महसूस कराती है? Answer. Thurber's description appeals especially to the sense of sight. He explains what he could or could not see through the microscope, such as the milky substance or the flecks and dots of his own eye. These vivid details make us imagine the scene clearly and help us share his frustration and amusement, thereby connecting us with his personal experience. 3. What is the thesis of the University Days? Is it stated or implied? University Days का मरकज़ी ख्याल क्या है? क्या ये वाज़ेह तौर पर बयान किया गया है या इशारों में है? Answer. The thesis of University Days is that not every student can succeed in every subject, and personal weaknesses often create humorous or frustrating situations. This thesis is implied through Thurber's experiences rather than directly stated. 4. What is the implied message of University Days? University Days का अशारती पैगाम क्या है? Answer. The implied message is that human abilities are limited and it is natural for people to struggle in certain areas. The essay suggests we should accept these shortcomings with humor instead of despair. 5. Why was the instructor irritated with Thurber? Astad Thurber se kyun narad ya chor jata tha? Answer. The instructor was irritated because Thurber could never see cells through the microscope despite repeated explanations and adjustments. He believed Thurber was pretending and wasting his efforts, which made him lose patience. Vocabulary A. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the words. 1. I am grateful for your valuable help. 2. Single mothers get little recognition for the hard work they do. 3. A lot of scientific research is being done into gene manipulation. 4. The organization I work for deals with the protection of wildfire. 5. My wife has a special understanding of animals. 6. Your shop has an impressive window display. 7. The magazine has a variety of interesting articles on food. 8. His greatest achievement was winning a gold medal at the Olympics. 9. Everyone has been so sympathetic since I lost my job. 10. There is a slight possibility that you'll get the job. 11. The teacher asked the students to write a summary of the text. 12. Writing speeches for politicians is his specialty. 8. Read the words in the list below. Use 2 words from the list to make 1 compound word and use them in sentences. 1. Grandfather. My grandfather lives in the village. 2. Grandmother. My grandmother makes delicious food. 3. Spacewalk. The astronaut went on a spacewalk outside the spaceship. 4. Doorbell. Someone pressed the doorbell late at night. 5. Handshake. He welcomed me with a warm handshake. 6. Bedroom. My bedroom is neat and clean. Airplane. The airplane landed safely. 8. Halfway. We stopped halfway to rest during the journey. 9. Broadway. We watched a play on Broadway in New York. 10. Softball. The children are playing softball in the park. 11. Blackboard. The teacher wrote our lesson on the blackboard. 12. Boatmate. He is my boatmate in rowing practice. 13. Input. The teacher asked for students' input about the project. 14. Walkout. The workers staged a walkout to protest. 15. Football. Boys are playing football on the ground. 16. Outboard. The fisherman repaired the outboard motor of his boat. 17. Bellboard. The school has a bellboard to display announcements. 18. Handball. We enjoy playing handball during PE period. 19. Steamboat. We traveled on a steamboat across the river. 20. Spacesuit. The astronaut wore a heavy spacesuit. 21. Classmate. Allie is my best classmate. 22. Ballroom. The hotel has a large ballroom for parties. 23. Subway. We traveled by subway in London. 24. Milkshake. I ordered a chocolate milkshake. C. Fill in the blanks with the words below, one of which may be used twice. In case, unless, provided, in the event, whether. 1. In the event that Jamila sees the broken vase, just tell her the dog ran into it. 2. Take my phone number with you when you travel in case you need to get in contact with me. 3. Provided that you have filled out the form correctly, you should get your refund within 7 working days. 4. Unless you tell me where to go, I'll get lost. 5. Bring these chips with you in case you get hungry on the journey. 6. Jasmine needs to know whether you still want to buy her old car or not. A. Tell which of the sentences are in the usual correct order of adjective. 1. She was wearing beautiful red shoes. 2. He is just a silly old man. 3. She bought a powerful new computer. 4. They have just moved into a big modern house. 5. Last night I watched an interesting German film. 6. I need a new electronic dictionary. 7. My cellar is full of big black spiders. 8. She was carrying a beautiful new bag. 9. I hate this awful wet weather. 10. I like that small glass coffee table. 11. There is a horrible red insect on your back. 12. SimCity is an exciting new computer game. 13. I ate delicious hot soup for lunch. 14. They live in a wonderful old wooden house. 15. They are a loud heavy metal band. B. Fill in the blanks with proper order of adjective in the parentheses. 1. We wanted a gray metal table. 2. They bought a new red car. 3. She went home and sat on her old comfortable wooden bed. 4. He bought a fabulous Bannu woolen suit. 5. They have black Dutch bicycles. 6. He wants some really delicious French cheese. 7. A young, energetic man walked into the room. 8. He has a lot of interesting old books. 9. She bought a new red plastic lunchbox. 10. He is looking for a stylish black leather bag. 11. She dropped the beautiful old plate and it smashed. 12. I want an amazing green silk dress. 13. She drank hot black Italian coffee. 14. He saw an old French writing desk. 15. They stayed in a cute little cottage. 16. I visited an ancient spooky German castle. 17. He has a beautiful old silver ring. 18. We ate some sound green Iranian apples. 19. I need a comfortable computer desk. 20. They went on holiday to a beautiful small wooden cabin. C. Combine two sentences together to make one sentence. Put the adjective clause after the noun that it describes. You can use who or that to put the clauses together. Example: the student is a very nice person. She comes from Lahore. The student who comes from Lahore is a very nice person. 1. We sent a package to our relatives. They live in Karachi. We sent a package to our relatives who live in Karachi. 2. The woman works as a cashier. She sits next to me in class. The woman who sits next to me in class works as a cashier. 3. That's the book. Everyone is reading it. That's the book that everyone is reading. 4. We bought some trees. Our neighbor told us they were on sale. We bought some trees that our neighbor told us were on sale. 5. The car has a bad engine. I bought it last month. The car that I bought last month has a bad engine. 6. I lived in an apartment building. It had a very slow elevator. I lived in an apartment building that had a very slow elevator. 7. You should see a doctor. He can help you with your back problems. You should see a doctor who can help you with your back problems. 8. The tornado was extremely powerful. It hit Minnesota. The tornado that hit Minnesota was extremely powerful. 9. We saw the woman at the grocery store. She lives next door to us. We saw the woman who lives next door to us at the grocery store. 10. My wife returned the pants. They were too big for me. My wife returned the pants that were too big for me.